everybody. How are we doing? Let me know if you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, that would be phenomenal. And I am so excited for all of us to be here because the brewing and the coming together of this masterclass has been a long time coming. And we've been just really, it's just been brewing. It's just been brewing. It's just been brewing. And it is a culmination of manifestation sequence, culmination of how the sequence actually came about and the type of work that I choose to do with women. And you're gonna really realize what it is if you got pulled to be here, got pulled to listen to this masterclass. There is something in you that is seeking for that level of satisfaction in life, that level of unapologetically going for your reality and unapologetically doing the things that you want to do in life. And that is the frequency and the mindset of I want it, I got it. I know you get the Ariana Grande's song, I want it, I got it. But it is way more than that. It is way deeper than that. Okay. So if people on Zoom can let me know that you can see my screen, I would love that so that I can also look at it. Okay, you can see it. Amazing. Okay. So, who am I? For those of you who are new here, for those of you who are new to my world, new to Fempreneur Babe Society, I am Jennifer Ye, and I'm a multi-passionate entrepreneur. Was in a typical corporate career, but the story that I have lived, the life that I have lived in the past 5 years has been nothing sort of miraculous and spectacular because I have been in the zone to be creating my mission and my vision and helping women create their mission and vision, helping women create their unapologetic reality. My whole mission is to help women become their unapologetic version of themselves, to really understand that there is nothing that is between you and the reality that you want. That whatever you want, whatever feeling that you are looking to create in your body, whether that's excitement, whether that's stability, whether that is love, whether that is just having the money, having the clients, whether that's satisfaction, your relationship, whatever feeling that you are chasing, it is available for you. And this is not about chasing the feeling. This is about something that is much more deeper. This is about really asking the truth of who you are, what you came here to be, and what it is that you really want to create in your life. And one of the biggest ways that I always find myself, one of the biggest questions that I always find myself ask is, I put my hand on my heart and it's about, okay, so what is it that I truly want? If I become someone who, if like, let's say it's me 80 years from now, right? How would I want to reflect back to my life? What are the things that are going to make me feel like, oh my gosh, like I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. And how do I want it to feel? How do I want it to reflect back on? Like, oh my gosh, I did this. Imagine, can you believe that this happened? Can you believe that this is what we did? And like feeling of looking back and feeling like you're so freaking satisfied with your life. Like, how cool that you get to be so satisfied with the life that you live. So what does that look like? If it was a 90-year-old version of you looking back into your life just really, really look at it long term. What are the things that you want? What are the experiences that you want to have? How would you make your 90-year-old self look back and think that, oh my gosh, this is the life that I've wanted to live, and have no regrets? Like, I touched this, I touched that, I did this, I did that, I did all the things. And here's the thing about being multi-passionate is that you want to do all the things, you want to become all the things. And that is what this journey is about. And that is what just makes you just grounded and rooted in this journey, because it's a never ending journey. It will always be here. There will be a new dream, there will be a new goal, there will be something else that you are chasing after or wanting and desiring to manifest and create into your new reality. And it is all good and available for you. But what I want to remind you is that it is about the journey more than it is about chasing the status, the wealth, the money. And money is great because it comes through. It is a byproduct of who you become. Okay, so what is your unapologetic reality? What is it that you want to create? It is all about your dreams, your desires, your unapologetic vision. When you're old and gray, how would you want to tell this story? How would you want to tell this story? Is it like, oh my gosh, yes, this is the life that I've lived? Or is it like, I wish that there was more to the life that I want? So it is all about your dreams. So I want to, first of all, help you guys anchor this in, is that we want to look at it at a much bigger context, at a context where it's all about overall. It's not about, okay, let me just look at what I want to create in the next like 2-3 years. It's like, do you want a business? Do you want the love that you want? And how does it feel like? So let's just like zoom out of the nitty-gritty details and just zoom out and look at the vision. How does that vision feel like? Because when you anchor in on how that vision feels like, the little things that is on the frequency of that vision is going to line up, and it's going to add up to how you want to feel in the big vision. So day one for the I Want It, I Got It Masterclass. What we're going to do is we're going to be anchoring in our step one. The entire manifestation sequence for these 3 days, it's going to be so robust and so phenomenal that you are going to know and figure out what the manifestation sequence is and how it applies to the thing that you are calling in. And the timeline for this manifestation sequence is it's like as big as you want to stretch it, which means I would highly recommend for you to stretch it in a way that doesn't add stress to it. It's good for you to add the pressure to it, but it is so much more beneficial if you expand the timeline. So it will get very clear as we go into this. So the first piece is locking in the energetics. What we're going to do day one is really understand the energetics. Like we just talked about, what is your unapologetic vision and how do you want it to feel, right? So what are we currently manifesting? Also, if you are on here, I would actually love to see if I can pull up our chats. Okay, we're good. What are you currently manifesting? What is your current unapologetic reality right now. You know, what is it changes as we are multi-passionate entrepreneurs, but what is it that feels good for you in this moment of time? The vision that is active, alive, and the desire that's pulsing through you. What is that burning desire that's pulsing through you? It could be a shorter term or it could be a longer term. It's like, say, for the new month, how would you like to end the year? What are some of the memories you would love to create and manifest for this end of the year before the new year comes in so that you can be a part of this? So, what is the unapologetic vision? And what are you currently manifesting? What is mute some of our participants? And so it has to be something that you're currently manifesting. It has to feel alive. There has to be energetics behind it. Say your dream vision is to manifest a beautiful business, or say your dream vision is to manifest a beautiful house, or it can be as small as or as specific as, say your dream vision is to manifest more soul aligned clients, like 5 to 6 soul aligned clients this month, or more money, like 10K, 20K income months, and not having the pressure of like, I need a 10K month right now. Maybe 10K month 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now. How does that feel? That feels really freaking good. That means that, okay, I have the time to work towards it, and that's my dream vision. Or if you want something that's like this month, how does that feel? This month, I want, say, like 5, 6, 7 clients. How does that feel? If it feels like stress, I would say either expand your timeline or decrease what you want to manifest. Something that feels like pressure but not stress. The difference between pressure and stress is pressure is actually good for you. Pressure is something that builds, and stress is something that chips away. Okay? Oh, I can see the chat here. Nice. Okay. So, what are you currently manifesting? And when you look at the bigger picture, as we're talking about, if your 90-year-old version of yourself looks back and you're like, oh my gosh, this is the life that I lived. List out all the big things that you want to do, whether that's with your partner, whether that's with your kids, whether that's building a business, whether that's you already have a business, where do you want to take your business? What is the next level for your business? And stop thinking about it being too like stop being in the how. It has to first start off in the energetics, and then we'll talk about the how. The how will come in tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Day 2 and day 3 is all about the how, and I'm going to show you how to tangibly go through the how and how to hold the pressure so that the thing that you want to manifest feels like it's coming into fruition, feels like it's already happening, and it is already happened. Okay? So, what does it feel like to have that money, to have the clients, to have the love that you want? Like, the feeling has to be satisfactory. Like, it feels really, really good. It feels exciting. It feels like, damn, what if it happens? Like, if it does happen, that would be so fun. This would be like the wildest dream come true, right? So it's about playing with, what if I got it? What if it happened? What if this happened in the next 6 months? What if I'm able to create 10K, 20K, 30K month in a way that feels really, really aligned for me in the next 6 months? And that is a feeling. Anything that isn't that feeling, we're not doing it. Anything that isn't that feeling, you're not doing it because it's not on the same frequency. Anything that isn't that feeling, you're not doing it. So your job is to get back into this feeling. Your job is to feel this. And if it gets boring to feel this, then you're not dreaming bigger, you're in your head. Come back to the spirit. Come back to the soul of what you want it to feel and anchor that in, which is why today, day one, is so important because we want to anchor that in. We want to anchor that dream vision in, the unapologetic vision in. And that unapologetic vision can be something that encompasses all areas of your life. I want my relationship with my partner to feel this way. I want the relationship with my family to feel this way. I want the relationship with myself to feel this way. Or if you are single, you're like, oh my gosh, I want my dates to feel this way. I want my future partner to feel this way. And if you have a business or you want to create a business, I want my business to feel this way. I want my client interaction to feel this way, like somewhere where it's like soul satisfying, a feeling that's like unapologetic, a feeling that's like, oh my goodness, like this is my dream come true. I said this would happen and it happened. So what is that feeling? And you find that the way that it shows up in your body is going to be really, really big. Okay, your aura and your energy is going to expand bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're like, oh my gosh, this feels so good, this feels so good, this feels so good. And this is where you're like playing with what if it happens, and you're letting that energy build, you're letting that dream vision build, you're letting that momentum and that internal energetic experience inside of you build. And we want to build that. 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 Because our dreams and our vision and our what we are here to do is much bigger than what your mind can comprehend. And that sometimes can feel unsafe, that sometimes can feel wobbly, and that is completely fine. And we get to navigate that. And I'll show you how to navigate that in the next 2 days. But today it's all about letting the dream vision build. Because as you feel it, you'll feel the buzzing in your body. You'll feel the satisfaction in your body. And your mind's going to want to go into the how, but we're not going to do that today. Okay? We're just going to feel into the feels. What does it feel like? Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Yes, 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 yes. That would be so good. It completely changes your frequency and shifts your energetics. It's like, what is it that you want? What is it that you want? What is it that you want? What is it that you motherfucking want? What is that unapologeticness? You know, like, oh my gosh, that just feels so good. So, this is the building of momentum and compounding. And when I am in the zone, this energy, Laura says, this energy is amazing. What if? Yes, 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 Laura. It's like, what if, what if, what if, what if? When I'm in the zone, I call this the magic zone. Okay? In this zone this is magic zone in a way that this is where all of the magic brews. This is where whatever I want to feel is possible. Okay? It's like a little bubble. And it's so, so, so important as someone who is a dreamer, as someone who lives in her spirit, as someone who is here to realize their unapologetic dream reality, that you have this bubble for yourself, that you get into this zone as much as you can, as much as is possible. Why? Because we live in a society, everything around us, people, things, it's we know if you're a soul entrepreneur, if you're spiritual, you know that there is another realm, which is the spiritual realm, which is the realm of energy. And the realm that regular people live at, who are not as spiritual, it's autopilot for them. Okay? They wake up, They go to their jobs, and there's no shame in having a job. But what I'm trying to say is about consciousness. It's about whether or not you are somebody who is in tune with your spirits, in tune with energetics, in tune with energy. And if you're on here, if you're in my group, if you're in my world, you know that you are in tune with the energetics. You're in tune with energy. And when you are in tune with energy, it is so important. But while at the same time, you're living in this physical 3D world where people are like robots, where people just function on autopilot, they have lesser than normal consciousness. Like, we want to create a bubble and a zone for ourselves where you can amplify that and be that aura and and sustain that aura and sustain that magic in a zone that is more on autopilot. You're not on autopilot. If you're on here, you're conscious. You know that you create your own reality. You know that you're someone who's been pulled to be like, oh my gosh, like I want more of this. So, my biggest homework for anyone who is looking to do big, big things is to get into this zone. However, you find this pocket of zone during your day, do that. For me, my mornings are like the most sacred magic zone mornings for me, where I get into this magic zone and whatever I want feels so possible. My dreams feel so possible. There is absolutely no pushing, no forcing. And if anything that comes up that is misaligned, it actually comes up in my field and comes up in my zone. And then I look at it. I look at it intimately. I look at it closely. I look at what needs to be aligned and what is in misalignment. How can I get behind the alignment? And that is where magic zone is the zone of wizardy. You know, we're in a wizard zone where you're just playing with magic and you are literally just creating life as we speak. You are a master manifester. You are a master of your reality in that zone. It's like, okay, I want this. Nope, this doesn't feel right. Let's take it out. Okay, I want this, but something here doesn't feel right. Okay, how do I get behind it? What's the reframe? How do I think about it? Like, what is it? Get everything into alignment. This is the magic zone. This is my magic zone, you know? And it's like an example would be like, say if I want to manifest the most like lovely date night. So if you are single, this applies to you. If you are in a partnership, this applies to you. If I want to manifest the most lovely date night, how do I want this to feel? And we all know the feeling. Like, how do you want this to feel? First of all, do you have the desire to want to have a lovely date night? If you don't, then, you know, it will be hard. But obviously, if you're someone who values your partner and wants to take things to the next level in your relationship, you would want to have a beautiful date night with your partner. So it's like, if I want to manifest that, how would I feel? I would ... Oh my gosh, like I want to feel just so taken care of and so loved on this date night that it's just gonna be us, you know? We're just gonna make this, we're gonna be in this magic zone, and this is what I'm gonna feel. I'm gonna wear this, and maybe that's his favorite dress or her favorite dress. And maybe this is gonna be like, how do I want to do my hair? How do I want to do my makeup? Where can we possibly go? And am I gonna be the one who initiates it, or is he gonna be the one who initiates it? And if he does, like how can I nudge him? Like it will be so fun and playful if somehow I nudged him to do something, and then like in my feminine energetics, like he just gets it and he just does it exactly that, and it happens. Like, oh my gosh, the satisfaction that you will get when he actually plans it, when after your feminine energetics nudging just is successful and you're like, I was the mastermind behind this. Like, how? I kid you not, I have done this so many times. In my head, in my energetics first, and then the man comes along and does exactly, takes me to the exact place I want to go, gives me the flowers for the exact color that I want. It's like, it's crazy how this works. Okay, let's see. I find it hard not to leave that magic zone. What does that mean, Laura? I find it hard not to leave that magic zone. Like, you find it hard to go into the magic zone and get yourself in the zone, or you find it hard to come into the 3D world after you're in that zone. Okay, so you find it hard to be in the zone. So I have a question, and you can answer me now or you can answer me later. Is, do you have time for yourself to get into that zone? I know that you have kids, you have family, and you're running this beautiful business. Like, do you give yourself the time to get into the zone and really think about, what will feel so good for me to do today? What would my dream vision feel like? What is the dream vision that I'm currently manifesting and is active and it's pulsing for me right now? Your mind takes you out. So I want to know, what does your mind tell you? So take a minute or two and think about, what does your mind tell you? And let me know in the chat. So coming back to the magic zone on, like, say you want to manifest beautiful clients who book with you. Okay? How does that feel? That feels like, for me personally, that feels like, oh my gosh, like, she likes my work. Oh my gosh, like, she just, like, got so excited and she's so lit up after this work. Oh my gosh, like, we had the most fun conversation ever. Like, it's like we had the most fun interaction ever. I'm so lit up. It's like, oh my gosh, like, I would imagine, so sometimes this is what I do, is I would imagine, how will that client reach out? What kind of interactions would I have? And the client would leave so satisfied. How can I master my work with my clients? And what if, when I, like, nail it with my client, nail the service that I am providing to my client? So for those of you who don't know me, I have two businesses. One is my coaching business, which is what you are currently here with, and one is my other business. So both these businesses are in service, because I love service, I love people. So it's always about, like, what kind of interaction do we vibe together? And if we do, how do I nail it? It's like, if I say that, oh my gosh, I want the most beautiful clients for December, and this is the type of conversation that I want to have, this is the type of interaction that I want to have when they say, book a call with me, right? Like, this is how I wanted to feel. I wanted to feel just so freaking good in that call, and that we're both buzzing. I'm buzzing. She is buzzing. And we're buzzing with possibilities. We're buzzing with dreams, vision. We're buzzing with, like, what we're looking to create, our unapologetic reality. And being in that magic zone with that client is how I would imagine it's when I'm in my magic zone, right? And so you can do this with anything that you want in your magic zone. And it can be something that's very tangible, like I just mentioned, lovely date night, beautiful clients, or even like a fun girls cocktail night. How does it want it to feel? Or for me, what's coming up in December is a karaoke Korean night with my friends. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this will feel so great. We're gonna all cozy up. We're gonna eat the most delicious, yummy food, and then we're gonna go on a karaoke night. And it's just gonna be like so fun. And I'm gonna make a night out of it because I'm gonna do all the things that I want to do, and then we're gonna make a night out of it. And the next day will be chilling. I'll be chilling the next day and do nothing. You know, like it's like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm gonna plan about it. So the build up to that with something that's as tangible as hanging out with your girlfriends and having a cocktail night or a lovely date night. The build up of like manifesting the most beautiful clients. So with beautiful clients, it would be like soul yes clients, it would be like, oh my gosh, okay, so like, what if I write this post that speaks directly to her? What if I post this photo that speaks directly to her? What if I launch this offer that speaks directly to her? What if the pricing is just so chef's kiss? It speaks directly to her. It's like if you are hitting all the yes, 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 yes in your body, then you are hitting all the yes, 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 yes with your soul aligned client. Do you follow that? Because when you hit that repetitively, you are going to have that booking in your call. You are going to have that money come in for your service. You're going to have that payment notification. You're going to have that extraordinary call where both of you are buzzing and you feel like you're on top of the world and you're accomplishing your mission and vision. It's going to happen. All right, let's see what we had in our chat. My mind says it is hard. What happens if it doesn't work? I'm in the magic zone when I'm near you. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 Laura. I miss you. I miss your energy. I love your energy. You are so on freaking fire when you get out of your mind and you feel into your body. So, one of the key things that helps you silence your mind is I want you to reflect on what silences your mind. So tell me, why does your mind want, what does your mind want? Your mind want like 5 clients? Is that what it wants? Your mind wants people to come into your one-on-one, into your programs, right? Your mind wants like 20 people in your program? Is that what it is? But like, why does your mind want it? Is it because you feel accomplished? Or because is it that this is satisfying your mission? Or is it that you need the money? Be like so radically honest with yourself. Do you need the money? Or is it that you want to just create impact? Yes, we get to create impact and make the money, but the impact has to come first. It has to be impact led, mission led first. Because when it becomes to be and satisfaction led, do you feel satisfied yourself? Because when it becomes about the money, then it gets really hard for you to get into your body. And if it is about the money, I would say that know yourself. Audit your mindset and audit your energetics. Be like, okay, 70% of the time, I'm always thinking about how to sell this, how to get people to buy. The energy of how to get people to buy, it's like how to get. We're not trying to get. Like, imagine if you're like, I'm trying to get my husband to plan a date night for me. The pressure Like, your hubby is gonna be like, no, I just go plan it and I'll come. Just plan it yourself and I'll come. But like, what's the fun in that? You know? What's the fun in that? What if you just shifted from getting? There is something there that I want you to look at. There's definitely something there I want you to look at, you know? The getting energy, the needing the money energy. If this is really, really like a thing that you need your business to work, especially if you are a sole entrepreneur. If you are a sole entrepreneur and a spiritual entrepreneur, you are someone who is not here just for the money. You're here for the impact, you're here for your mission, you're here for way more beyond that. And if in the beginning it becomes about getting the money, getting the clients, it gets really hard for us to expand into our mission and expand into our dreams. Because the dreams and the mission and the vision is like this big. It's in your aura, it's in your energetic field, it's in your vision, right? It's in your unapologetic vision, the vision that we talked about just like 20 minutes ago. But when you are thinking about it's hard, how do I get people to buy my programs? What offer should I launch so that I can make this amount of money? Like that just takes you out of the zone. It completely takes you out of the zone. And you get into like, how? How? When it gets into the how, the reason that the how doesn't work is because your brain is going to start only thinking about how it has worked before and how it hasn't worked before. And you are going to project out the same reality that you were living before. Right? Okay, let's see what else Laura says. I need to focus more on impact. So true. Yes. So getting out of when you're in the zone of magic, the magic zone is where you're like, you know what? This is where I am still in it for my unapologetic reality. I am still in it for my vision and mission. And when it's heart-led, impact-led, mission-led, you are playing to win. This is where the human actually comes in. This is where your spirit, it boosts your spirit to be like, okay, so what is the winning frequency here? When you master the winning frequency is when you master manifestation. What is the winning frequency? Winning frequency is when you're in the magic zone and it feels like all of it is possible. It feels like I'm playing to win. It feels like I'm playing to win. It feels like if there is something that comes up in your life, in your 3D world, it's like this is a transition from when you come out of your magic zone slowly into your 3D world. And when things happen, you're like, I get constantly knocked out of my magic zone because like I'm playing to win, but then this happens. And then you say, okay, how do I still be unapologetic about my day? How do I still win here? How do I still not drop my power and stay in my power and stay in my personal satisfaction here, right? So this is a frequency where you want the thing and you know that it's yours. It is a frequency where it's done, where everything just works in your favor. So this is expanding into your magic zone and you're like, oh my gosh, God commanding energy. In my magic zone, I want it, I got it. In my magic zone, this is happening, it's already happened. And I feel so good that it's happening. It's clear as day that it is happening and that it's already happened in the future. And there is a subtle difference here where it's like, are you attached to it happening? We have to stay detached to it happening. And what I mean by that is, I am holding my magic zone. And as my mentor, Melanie, would says, I'm holding my God zone. She refers to it as the God zone. As I'm holding my God zone, as I'm holding my magic zone, I'm going to carry it. I'm going to amplify this zone. I'm going to still play in it and amplify it as I go about my day. Okay? So if something happens and comes in and disturbs you, you're like, you know what? I'm still in my magic zone. I'm going to be in my magic zone. I'm going to stay in this frequency. And I'm going to still be winning. I'm still going to be holding all my manifestations. If something that happens, it's like, oh my gosh, you know what? This is actually happening for me. So let's see, this is a part of my magic zone too. So when we stop judging things and feeling like the harshness of the thing and how your mind, goes into how hard it is, and we're like, nope, you know what? This is part of my magic zone. If clients are not coming now, they'll come in the future. If I'm feeling like business is hard now, but you know what? My magic zone, the more I'm in my magic zone, business is not gonna, it's gonna stop feeling this hard. It's gonna slowly just feel smoother and smoother and smoother. When I'm in my magic zone, it's like, I'm gonna start, you know what? In my magic zone, I'm gonna start posting about this way. I'm gonna start showing up on my social media in my magic zone. And then the people are gonna be on that same frequency. So can you pierce through your current reality, the reality that you feel, your current business reality that you feel that is hard, but bring in bits of your magic energy into your business? Bits of it. You don't need to be like, I need to change my entire business. No. What if one post, one story that you share, you're like, oh my gosh, I am, or you can just be like, I am having the time of my life, just being in my zone with my tea, with my kids, or with looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm just post something like that. And you're just in your frequency of magic. You're in your frequency of, oh my gosh, I'm so in love with my life. Or you can post about this masterclass. Oh my gosh, I am in this zone with Jennifer, and this feels so freaking good. I'm so lit up. You don't even have to. You don't even have to say it. You don't even have to post about this if it doesn't feel good. Just say, I am listening to something that is so powerful and it's changing how I feel right now. And just go with that. And then you'll see how this frequency just starts piercing through all the areas of your life, pierces through your business. And then if you are manifesting love, you're manifesting the most amazing, workplace environment. Like I know Annie works in her job. It's like you want to feel like a rock star at your job. It's like, yes, I'm going to take this magic and go there. Take your magic and go there. Take your magic and go there, whether that's physically going there or whether it's in your imagination or whether that's actually doing the thing. Okay? And you'll start to see things change, and you'll start to see the ripple of your magic just touch everything. Because when we're sometimes in our head, and that's okay to be in our head, because that's a very normal human part to navigate. And when you get into your survival, really think about where that survival is coming from. Is it about the money? Is it about needing to pay bills? I would highly, highly recommend if it's paying bills and it's like, I can't pay my mortgage, I can't get into the magic zone, then go pay your bills first. You know, like take care of yourself first. And because the future you, the person, your next level version of you, your unapologetic version of you, yes, she is unapologetic, but she would not, she would take care of herself first. What are the traits of your unapologetic version? She is a badass. She makes a lot of money. She is just in her magic zone, but also she takes care of herself. And what does that mean? It means that she takes care of her well being. And what does that mean? It means that she takes care of her basics, what she needs, what she really needs. And she is this all encompassing, comprehensive, like she takes care of all of herself, whether that's business, whether that's being in the magic zone, or whether that's just like basic human needs, you know? So look at that. It's like you are taking care of your child and you want them to create this beautiful life for themselves. But in them creating the beautiful life for themselves, would you be okay if they are always in their survival and fighting themselves and putting themselves in a place where they feel unsafe in order to get stuff done? No. You would take care of them and be like, yes, of course, like in some situation you can be like, yeah, just go take the risk, it's fine. But just know it, have that self-awareness, and you'll thrive so much more when you take care of your basics. Okay, so one of the biggest things that you can do when you are locking in your magic zone is to be in gratitude, because gratitude is the name of the game. When you are thinking about, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have the best date night, then you're thinking about how you're gonna feel. And then you're like, oh my gosh, this is just the most wonderful night ever. And you're thinking about, oh my gosh, it is done. Like, thank you, God, it is done. Thank you, God, it is done. The conversation that you're gonna have with your client after a satisfying call, you're like, oh my gosh, thank you, God, that this was so good. This feeling with my client was so good. Or this live stream that I did was so good. Or this like masterclass that I did was so freaking good. Or yes, I get to do this. Thank you, God. It is done. 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 This is how you lock in your magic zone, and this is how you really just seal in the energetics. You say thank you, God, until the feeling just goes away from your body, until you don't feel it anymore. You say thank you, God. It is done. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because the more you say it, it's like gratitude is the most powerful frequency. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. So don't do gratitude because you think you should, so you manifest. Have you ever done that before where you're like, I'm going to sit and journal and do gratitude so that I can make money today? But just do gratitude because it makes you feel wonderful. It's like, I am so grateful. Thank you. Yes. Grateful for what you have right now. And it's so cliche, but when they say, write your gratitude journal, they're saying, just write down 10 things. But if you don't feel it, then it's not going to work. If you don't feel it, then it's not going to touch the quantum field. So one of your homework is going to be like, go on a gratitude tangent until you stop feeling it. Do gratitude because it makes you feel wonderful. Do gratitude after your magic zone moment or in your magic zone moment. It's part of your magic zone where it's like, this is the vision and mission that I have. This is how I want to create my business. This is how I want my client conversations to feel soul satisfying. This is how I want to receive money. I want clients to be so happy paying me money. I want clients to have paying me the most wonderful thing that they can experience and feel the gratitude of it. I want this date night to be the most wonderful evening and feel the gratitude for it. And then you were like, yes, thank you. When you feel it, that it is done, then it's like, yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. So at any point in time, if you can't feel the gratitude for your vision, that is completely fine. I want you to tap back into it with the truth. And what I mean by the truth is, okay, what is your truth right now? The truth is you have internet to go online. The truth is you have loved ones. You have your family, you have your friends, you have people that you love, you have a roof over your head, you have food, you have internet. Oh my gosh, I am so grateful. Thank you. Thank you that I have all those things. Because when you start being thankful for what you already have, then it's so much easier to expand out into your vision. So I wrote these two. I am grateful I get to sit here and write. I am grateful I get to sip on my matcha. This was when I was sitting and channeling this entire masterclass, and the manifestation sequence is, oh my gosh, like as simple as, I'm so grateful that I get to sit and write. I'm so grateful that I get to be in front of my computer and just speak and have people and chat with my soul people. I'm so grateful that I get to just sip on my tea or my favorite coffee and be a part of it. You know, like start with that. Start with that and then go bigger. Go bigger, and then you're gonna feel gratitude in your life and it's gonna change your life. You're gonna expand your magic zone, it's gonna change your life. You're gonna have so much fun doing so. And if you get knocked out of your magic zone, don't be hard on yourself. That's completely fine. Even if you felt 10 minutes, 5 minutes of magic zone in your day, that's an accomplishment. And then you get to expand that. Start with that. Start with 5 minutes. Start with 10 minutes. Start with, and then it's going to start stretching your capacity to expand your magic zone time. And your energetics are going to expand. Your life is going to expand. Your business is going to expand. Just go from here. Everything will unfold. So, satisfaction. This is something that I have just always been doing, and I didn't know that I was doing this, but it was always about how can I do the things on the frequency of satisfaction. You amplify your frequency, and everything that gets reflected back is in satisfaction. What makes me feel so satisfied? This morning, I literally had the most satisfying morning, and it was a much shorter morning than I would like. But I was so satisfied. I was so satisfied with my morning flow, so satisfied with my morning tea, coffee, whatever beverage you have. But for me, it was my tea. It was like, oh my goodness, like I am so satisfied. And that's when I was in my magic zone. In your magic zone, you feel the magic, you feel your vision, you feel the thank you feel how it's going to play out, you feel all the feelings of when it plays out, you feel the gratitude of it is done, you feel the satisfaction. It is all this beautiful package, a bundle that is called the magic zone. So a question that you can ask is like, and play into that you can start playing every single day, and it's going to really ripple out into all areas of your life is what will make today so satisfying. Imagine something that makes you feel so satisfied. Like today, how my morning was so satisfying, I didn't imagine it, but it just happened because I tapped into my magic zone. But imagine if you started just to imagine. Like, for example, for me, what will make it feel so satisfying after this is I'm gonna go and get my matcha. And I'm gonna go maybe for a walk, or I'm gonna channel so much more for this masterclass, and it's gonna be so freaking satisfying. And it's gonna get me into the magic zone. What else is gonna satisfy you? What else is gonna satisfy me would be doing that one thing that I wanted to do to take care of myself. Like, what is it? What is it? What is it? So I would urge you to constantly ask this question. Okay. Okay. So let's see. How are we feeling so far? How are we feeling so far? And I also want to check how the live stream is doing on Facebook, so that if there is the live that's being streamed, we want to make sure that it's being streamed. But for our Zoom participants, let me know how you are feeling. And if it doesn't get streamed on Facebook, then we'll have to upload this later, and that's what we'll do. Laura says she's feeling amazing. Okay, okay, okay. We've been going on it for a little bit now. I love that. Okay, so there is something that there are a few questions that has come up through and through with the clients, with people that I chat about this with. It's like, what if I think I should want it, but I don't feel it? We love to should ourselves. We love to say, I should have this, I should have this, I should have that. The energetics are very subtle. When you go into I should, it changes the energy. But what if you say, okay, instead of I should, it's like, I get to. Maybe I get to do this. Maybe I get to do that. Maybe I get to, like, oh my gosh, maybe I get to pay my bills. Maybe I get to pay my phone bill. I get to be the one who gets to support myself. And one of the easiest ways to turn should into get to is tap into gratitude, which means that if your gratitude is, oh my gosh, like, I am so grateful that I get to pay all my bills on time. I'm so grateful that my business pays my bills. I am so grateful that I get to be a conduit for money. Money comes and money goes. I get to have a conduit for money. Tap into that gratitude first. It changes the frequency. I get to have a business that I get to run. I get to have social media. I get to have social media and be a part of this I got it masterclass, and just be so lit up by it, and just get into this magic zone just by listening to this masterclass. Like, what? Oh my goodness. How cool, how fun. And I get to do that. And now I get to go feel differently about my business and my life. I get to go and create my unapologetic dream vision. Like, how cool is it that I get to have this kind of conversation right here, right now? And I manifested this conversation. I manifested having someone who would talk about this and in a way that hits my soul, in a way that's just like out of this world and is on the frequency that I want to be on. Like having this conversation that's making me think, making me feel a type of way, making me contemplate and take things to the next level if I'm not already on the next level. Like my life to the next level and think about my life in such a different way. Like, oh my gosh, I am in the process of creating my dream vision. What if everything that you are creating is the process of creating your dream vision, whatever you're going through? Whether it feels like it's hard, it is the process of creating your dream vision. Because when it feels hard, then it means that there's an invitation for it to feel like magic. And that's why you're here. And that's the invitation. Right? So another question that is really big is, can I rely on my manifestations to run my business and generate steady stream of income? What my take on this is that biggest recommendation for a feminine entrepreneur is to make sure that you're not manifesting from a survival mode. That if you are choosing your dream, you're choosing it from a place of power, which means that even if you say have $0 in your bank account, but you choose it, choose to invest whatever amount of money you want to invest into your business in whatever shape, way, or form, whether that's like hiring more people, having a camera gear, hiring a mentor, whatever place you choose to invest from, it has to be from a place of power. And that means that you are actively choosing to do that and actively choosing that your bank account goes to zero. You choose it from a place of power. Like, it's okay. I know, but I'm choosing this. I'm still choosing this. I'm still choosing this. I know that I'm not sure if I'm going to pay my bills next month, but I'm still going to be choosing this, but choosing this from a place of power. Don't choose this because you think that that dream reality of yours is going to take away and stress that dream reality of yours. Choose it from a place of power, okay? And if you need a job and you know that your energy gets really wonky, then get a job and you can then manifest even more things. You can have even more money from all sources, all incomes, and it is possible. It is so possible, so possible, so possible. I have done it. You can do it. Everybody can do it. This is how you take agency and audit your energy, and you learn about yourself so much better. So I would highly recommend locking in your predictability income first and then play for more. Okay, so what if I had this desire for a while and I have lost the energy behind it? So if you have stopped feeling it, then I would say find a new desire to activate it and come back to an old desire but refine it. Okay, so what if you've had this desire for a while? You've had the desire of like having this soul satisfying conversation for a while and you've lost the energy behind it. Like having a soul satisfying client, you've lost the feeling of it and you've lost the energy behind it and lost the desire behind it, then I would say that find something else that gives you that soul satisfaction. Like a date night gives you that soul satisfaction, or cooking a lovely gourmet dinner for your family gives you that soul satisfaction. And then you'll realize that, okay, this is how I want this to feel. So maybe I want a different type of conversation. What if the conversation that I want to have is about love and dating with my clients instead of business? And then you manifest that. Just change it, change it, change it, change it, and see how it feels. I stopped feeling the feelings of gratitude. How do I activate it? It's always available for you to activate. It's always available for you to activate. I go in and out of winning frequency / the magic zone. Then I feel disempowered. So, this is what I was talking about, how you get to build your capacity to hold your magic zone. And this will be your work. Okay? Okay, amazing. Oh my gosh. How do we feel? And drop it in. Let me know. Give me one aha moment in the chat. Give me one aha moment in the chat that you are like, okay, after listening to this, this is what I feel, and this is what I'm gonna go do right now. What is the thing that you feel and you wanna go do or go be? What is the thing that you feel about this entire day one of I want it, I got it masterclass? How do you feel about it? And what is the thing that you're like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm gonna go do this? That soul satisfying thing, the thing that's coming out of your magic zone, the thing that's just like, or just go in creating your magic zone. What is the thing? Let me know in the chat. Focus on my impact and feel satisfaction in my business every day of my life. Yes, 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 yes. We love that. Okay, let's somehow try to screenshot this. And he says, taking care of myself. I love that. Love, 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 love. Okay, everybody. I love that we got to spend this time together. And tomorrow, we are going to be tapping into day 2. And day 2 is going to be so fun because it's like, let's motherfucking show up like it's happening. Let's move like it's happening. Let's move and let's show up like that client is dropping in. That soul satisfying client is happening. Let's show up like, yeah, I am just going to be that person who takes care of myself now. I'm just going to be that person who takes myself out on these beautiful dates and like dress the way I want. I'm going to go get a blow dry. I'm going to get my favorite like beverage, croissant. I'm going to just take care of myself in any way that I feel taken care of. And I'm going to move like it is happening. I'm going to move and I'm going to be in my energy like, yes, that date is happening. Yes, yes, that client. People, my soul people, yes, my mission and my impact is just amplifying and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I don't need to stress about it. It's going to happen in the divine timing. And I'm going to just, if I move in that frequency, if I move in that zone, if I do the thing from that zone, it's gonna move. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We're gonna bring the intangibles into tangibles and we're gonna embody that. We're gonna embody that. It is gonna be the work and the embodiment. And that's what we're gonna do tomorrow, day 2. So stay tuned and we will chat day 2. I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here. It's such an honor to do this masterclass with you. Have a beautiful rest of your day.